could find it, everything that you believe is a lie. Peace and love, beautiful beings. Welcome to my channel. If it is your first time, my name is Shanice Chavula, and if it is not your first time, welcome back. I really appreciate your continued support. Okay, so in this video I thought of giving a few tips on how to raise your vibration. I think that it is really important to raise your vibration, and it's also especially learning that our universe works with energy, especially with what's currently happening around. I just feel like it is important to, you know, keep your vibration high and just be healthy. So ever since I started reading on quantum physics and just learning on how the earth works, I feel like it is important that human beings know that they actually work with energy, and it is important to know these few things. So to put it in another way, like with people, so when I talk about high vibration and I'm talking about people, so these are people who are usually positive, people who are usually happy, full of joy and full of love. All those are high vibrational feelings or high states of being. And lower vibrational states of being is when you're stressed, angry, depressed, or just not feeling healthy in so many ways. So you can also actually put it in terms of health. Okay, so someone with a healthy human body, their body vibrates at a frequency of 62 to 70 megahertz, while someone who you can say their cells start to mutate, their frequency drops below 62 megahertz, while someone who may be experiencing a cold or flu, their body is at 58 megahertz, and while someone who may possibly have cancer, their body vibrates at 42 megahertz, and someone who is dying, their body vibrates at 20 megahertz. To put it all in perspective, here are some frequencies of the foods that you may eat. So, by the way, before I mention this, it is really important to really acknowledge what you are eating, what you're consuming. Like we all said this, you only live once, so eat as much as you want and eat as much as this. But then, you know, I was actually a person that used to say, oh, you only live once, so I'm gonna eat this and eat that. But it actually made me think that, do I want to live once and have so many complications that I'm spending all my money on my health, or do I actually want to live once and be healthy and be in the best health I could actually possibly think of? So the answer is up to you and what you personally want for yourself. Okay, so the food frequencies. So foods like meat, beef, chicken, etc., they vibrate at 3 to 5 megahertz, while raw almonds vibrate at 50 megahertz. So already it is really important for us to acknowledge that whatever we're consuming and putting in our body does affect our energy. And living greens such as broccoli, asparagus, they vibrate at 70 megahertz. So the more organic your food, the better chance of you having a good vibe. So focus on foods that are more organic and whole than focusing on processed food. Okay, so another way of how to raise your vibration or your vibe is by practicing gratitude. So it is really important to practice gratitude. I know I've talked about this before, but the more you practice gratitude, the more you are raising the vibration, the more you're feeling good and optimistic within yourself. You're just being thankful. I just do not know anyone who's, you know, who practices gratitude and your heart is just full of sorrow and sadness. Naturally, when you practice gratitude, you're literally changing your feelings and becoming more optimistic and being thankful for what you have in your life. Because when you're grateful, you're naturally happy and joyful, and you're just thankful for the things that you have. And you also feel like you have enough. So another way on raising your vibration is by hanging out with high vibe people. So you may notice with other people, when you're around them, their energy is high, they're happy, they're usually in an optimistic sense of energy. And there are other people that when you're around them, they're gloomy, they're sad, and it also makes you feel the same way. So energy for me, I feel like is like a magnet, honestly. That's why I feel like it is really important to, you know, be careful with the people who you surround yourself with. That's why there's that saying, show me your friends and I'll tell you who you are. So when you're hanging around people who are optimistic, people who are determined, it also lights up this flame within you, and you want to be as good and as creative as them. It's important to just ask yourself if your people in your life are actually aligning with your goals for your own well-being. So to put it out there, it is really important to really see the people in your life and just ask yourself if these are the people who you imagine yourself as. It is really important to actually just, focus on the people around you. Are they bringing in good energy into your life? Are they advising you on what is right? Are they pushing you towards your goals? Are they people who care about you, people who love you? So make sure the people in your circle and in your life are also optimistic and determined as you. Another way of raising your vibration is by drinking water. So I know water is like a common healthy tip. So water is not just something that hydrates you when you're thirsty and you're good to go. Water actually circulates the energy within your body. So it is really important to drink your water and to take in water like 1 liter per day or 1.5 liters per day. It is really important to drink your water, and water also purifies all the toxins within your body. And also the fact that it's natural, just the fact of drinking in water, the way it just makes you feel satisfied, the way you're happy when you drink water. I mean, for me, I'm so happy when I drink water. Like, I'm just super grateful that I also have clean water, so that also raises my vibration. So the same way that water, cleans our body, cleanses our body, purifies our body, purifies all the toxins within our bodies, it does the same thing with your energy as well. So it's just good for you. So drink water as much as you can, but not too much. Another way of raising your vibration is by meditating. So I feel like we all know how important meditation is, so I feel like I don't need to sell it that much, but it is important to know that meditation really helps in so many ways. When you meditate more, you become more in tune with yourself and you become more grounded and centered. So it is important to meditate because meditating helps you control your thoughts, and your thoughts will not be on autopilot. So with meditation, you actually get to realize what you want to deal with life and what you do not want to deal with. The more you meditate, the more accepting you become of life, the more positive you become, and the less negative you are, and that will naturally raise your vibration. So meditating is important because you get closer with yourself and you learn more about yourself at the core. So it is important to meditate, and meditation is really important. You don't really have to do it for long hours or long minutes. Just 5 minutes a day is all you need and you're good to go. Another way of raising your vibration is to move your body or dance. Like, literally just move your body, be happy, be free with yourself. Most of the times we're so stiff, it could be like maybe sitting in class all day, being behind the computer in the office all day, or just taking long drives. That actually makes your body stiff and in one place. So moving your body and stretching your body, this could be yoga or exercising, is actually very healthy for you, and it raises your vibration. Because when you're not constantly moving your body tends to tense up, and this is how we become stiff and all of that. So it is really important to just let go, move, at least dance to your favorite song. Your soul feels so good when you dance, and that is when you're literally free. So on a physical level, I think when you're moving your body, you're raising your vibration, so your frequencies are like everywhere. I hope that makes sense. I hope that's scientific. But yeah, just move your body, be flexible, be happy, and be in the moment. Another way on how to raise your vibration is by intentionally breathing in deeply. So I do not know about you, but whenever I talk about breathing in deeply, I just want to feel like breathing in deeply myself. So it is really important for you to breathe in deeply because you're providing your body with enough oxygen, and oxygen energizes your body. So breathing is very important and it's very essential, especially when you're doing it intentionally, because usually most of the time our breathing is on autopilot. So it is just important for you to breathe and for you to let go of all that tension within your body. Breathing in makes you relax and makes you centered and brings you straight back to the moment, and you just notice how everything is beautiful in the moment. So breathing in actually just circulates your blood flow. It makes you feel more centered and more connected within yourself and with the moment around you. And when you breathe in deeply, you actually realize that you're alive and you're more conscious, because most of the times, like I said, our breath is on autopilot. So it's just important to remind yourself, I am here, I am in this moment, and I am present. So breathe. So breathing does raise your vibration, and breathing is also the same as meditation. It makes you centered and more grounded and brings you back into the moment. Lastly, on how to raise your vibration is by noticing all the beauty that's within the world. So when you notice everything that's around you and notice the beauty in the world, you get to appreciate things more and just be more thankful for the things around you. because when you appreciate all the things around you, you become in a better mood, you become more happy, your heart is filled with love and joy. I mean, that's how it is for me. Like when I just notice, you know, Mother Earth, when I notice, like, you know, everything around me, I look at the trees, I look at the sky, the beautiful sunsets, there's just this love within me and this warmth that I just feel so happy within myself. And I feel like at that moment, that's when, you know, your vibration does rise. You feel good, it just makes you feel happy, it makes you inspired, and it makes you feel so optimistic. Okay, so I hope you guys really like these tips, and I hope you see the connection between spirituality and science. So these tips were just also a few ways to explain why things like gratitude, meditation, practicing yoga, and drinking water is important for you. And it's also good for your physical health. Like when you have a high vibrational body, it is less likely for you to get sick. Being a happy person equals being a healthy person. It's all the same thing, it's all holistic. Spirituality and science are one and the same thing for me. In my other video, I mentioned it is important to learn other people's beliefs. Like, you just can't be fixed to your belief and think that's just it, that's the truth. You could find that everything that you believe is a lie. You go to heaven and you're just like, hey. That's why it is important to respect other people's beliefs and just understand that for me, I actually think that, you know, we all want to go to the same destination. We're all just using different directions to get there. Hope you like this video. Let me know your feedback in the comments, and also please subscribe in case you haven't. Until next time, peace and love, beautiful beings.